Hey, scrappy people, Traci Reed here today, coming at you with an unboxing of my brand new Bountiful collection. I have to say that November fall collections are probably my favorite because you can really, or I feel like I can really use those rich colors of fall in a November collection because it's just not quite cold enough, chilly enough in September to do what I really want to do. And then October is going to be Halloween for me. So November has the beautiful, rich fall colors that I'm always craving. And this collection is no different. In fact, the colors in this collection are they're divine. They're so good. I wanted to do a collection that was a little bit different, a little bit offbeat, while still sticking to those cozy fall vibes. So the color palette is this really rich, oh, I cut funny, this really rich cranberry, fuchsia, pumpkin, butternut squash, that's like an acorn squash color. Then we've got the sky blue and then these deep brown colors in this color palette. It is so pretty and a little bit different, but not so different that it feels unusable. So just like always, we have 20 patterns in 12 by 12, traveler's notebook size 6 by 8 for this collection, as well as pattern card size. The pattern cards come in 4 by 6 and 3 by 4 in both horizontal and vertical formats. And on the cut sheet specifically, if there is a pattern that has a specific orientation, you get both orientations on the cut sheets just to make it real easy so you don't have to think about it. So let's start checking out this collection. I'll put these to the side for the moment. There's also, of course, I skipped, go back. There are Traveler's Notebook signatures, 12 altogether, 2 sets of of journal cards, which has 8 3x4s and 2 4x6s in each set, and then 3 sheets of stickers as well. And we will check all of those out in a second, now that I've told you that they exist. So the patterns in this collection are really, really fun. You have some of your more neutral patterns that are going to be like super easy to mix and match, but then you also have a lot of these icon patterns in different styles. So this one has mushrooms and leaves and the moths or butterflies on it. Really pretty alternative to your typical floral kind of pattern. We've got some repeating leaves on orange. There are rainbows in this collection, fall rainbows. So there's 2 different variations on rainbows. This one is yellow with white rainbows. We've got some really cute trees. It's kind of hard to see at this size, but they have little leaves in them. Of course, we need some more neutral papers. So here is just a nice little polka dot. This collection has some distressing throughout, not too much, but a little bit. So we've got some newsprint in the background here. Nice green, rich green paper. And I will say that my Office Depot got a new printer and it definitely printed darker than this collection actually is. So a lot of, if you print at home or maybe at your Office Depot, the colors might be a little bit lighter than this one. I'm actually thinking about changing my color range like to CMYK and seeing if it prints differently, if I need to start printing in CMYK through them. But that's my problem. But I'm just saying that these are a little bit darker than how they would print at home. So we've got brown with multicolored leaves. Really fun and beautiful color palette here. A nice gingham, some lightening up with that blue. Here are the rainbows again, so you can see them all fleshed out in color. We've got pumpkins and mushrooms and trees in the middle of them, hearts, leaves, which are really cute icons. We've got a heart paper, pink with those cranberry hearts. Again, with the cranberry, we've got a diagonal stripe. Probably my favorite icon in the whole collection, and I don't know why, but I just really, really love how these pumpkins came out. They're just so fun. I wanted to do just a nice neutral newsprint looking wordy paper. So this one has a bunch of fall and family vibes on it. We have a wood grain, nice deep brown stripe. And then the stars of the show are all of these adorable animals. So we've got a fox and a squirrel, a hedgehog, and an owl And they're sitting with their trees and their leaves, some acorns. Of course, I can't do a collection without a floral, so I drew sort of a mum style vibe here. I love this rich plaid. And then the fan favorite paper, which is this ombre gradient rainbow wood grain. And last but not least, hearts, because this collection is not only fall, but also very family oriented. So you can use it for fall, you can use it for Thanksgiving, you can use it for family photos, all of those things. Speaking of family, let's check out the Traveler's Notebook signatures. This says, when you sow seeds of love, you reap the harvest of family. Another rainbow, because I love rainbows. So we've got an actual stripe wood grain. More rainbows. I used that same pattern. So a lot of the Traveler's Notebook signatures, or the Traveler's Notebook signatures are a mix of journal cards, designer cards like this one, and alternate colorways for patterns. So this one is that white and yellow pattern, but I've done cranberry and pink. And a journal card, of course, there's some place for you to journal at the bottom. It doesn't get much better than having all my people in one place with a different variation on that ombre wood grain. I wanted to include the trees on a not blue background too, with a blue tree, so I decided to do that in the Traveler's Notebook signatures. Tags with all of the little critters. Now this is the one that really threw me off. It printed really strangely through my Office Depot. It doesn't actually, like the pink in the background of this is a little bit more neutral. So if that's throwing you off, it threw me off too, but I didn't have time to reprint it before I did this video. So I don't know, it's kind of strange. We have a journal card that has all of the rainbows. You can see them bigger now. It says, autumn burned brightly, a running flame through the mountains, a torch flung to the trees, which is a quote by Faith Baldwin. Welcome, autumn. I've been waiting for you all year. Another color variation with those beautiful leaves. Journaling card with a different style plaid in the background. And lastly, a season of giving thanks. The journal cards, there are two sets, like I said, 2 4x6s in each set. So this one has gather with grateful hearts, and then a journaling card with a little fox and the squirrel curled up together with leaves coming down. Then the monthly card that everyone looks forward to, we've got November. If you want to bring happiness to the whole world, go home and love your family, Mother Teresa. Leaves are falling. There is that butterfly paper on a different color background. So I like to vary the backgrounds and the color palettes of my collection so not everything is the same. Autumn is a rainbow of color. 'Tis the season for counting blessings with that cute pumpkin. Journal tag. And we may not have it all together, but together we have it all. Second set of journaling cards, we have, oh, that's a pattern card. Fall breeze, autumn leaves, and pumpkins, please. You can see the distressing around the outside edges of the card with that newsprint. And then remembering today. Autumn. I love these little pattern letters. Let's get cozy. Another journal card with a different colorway. And I had to include the animals on this pack too. So we've got the hedgehog and the owl on this journal card. Fall is my favorite color. All the love for this. A simple notebook card. And caution, our family tree contains a few nuts with acorns. All right, lastly, we have the printable stickers. They come on printable sheets just like this, 3 in the collection. The first sheet is a set, and I have the bleed on this, so these are definitely like they have the extra color around the outline so that when I cut them, they won't have white edges. Anyway, this is the first sheet, which is the set of tags, journaling bits, word bits. So we've got time together, happy times, love fall colors, enjoying this season of beauty, let's get cozy, thankful for this, full of thanks, who loves you, celebrate family, making memories, nuts about this, so happy crunchy leaves, we are family, fall memories, love, and then lots of journal bits here. So we've got labels, and these are tags, some tags here as well. These are both thought bubbles. I'm going to cut these out so that you can see them at the end. Then we have a sheet of some of the icons because there were too many to fit on one page. And then a bunch of titles as well. I think that some pre-done titles are necessary sometimes for your pages. So we've got pumpkin, every dang thing. Family is everything. Autumn is my favorite color. Capture every moment. Yearly traditions. November is the coziest month. Gather around the table. Friends, our chosen family. Then we have some patterned hearts and then trees from the collection, pumpkins, some extra leaves, and some little hearts as well. Those are just the ones that wouldn't fit on this page, which has all of the icons. And you can see that I kept the trees and some of the icons a little bit bigger this time around, just because I felt like these icons specifically needed a little bit more oomph for your pages. So like you can layer these trees across the bottom of your page and just have them have a nice impact. Of course, we have all of the animals and the rainbows as well as the butterflies, and then some more leaves and hearts too. So let me cut these out and I will just pan across so that you can see what they look like when they are cut, or at least the ones that have the bleed on them. These will cut out with a white outline if you use my silhouette files. But let's cut these out. One second. So here's what that sheet looks like all cut out. You can see all of the extra color is cut away from around the outside edges. Printing the bleed file and cutting it that way just gives you a little bit of margin for error in case your silhouette is a little bit off. But that is what those stickers cut out like. So let's head on over to the computer and check out the digital kit. So the Bountiful digital kit is full of gorgeous textures like realistic flowers, we have craft paper, that giant craft paper alphabet, we have epoxy titles and gold foil titles. There's lots of stamping. It's kind of hard to see, but above the autumn title, you can see that I've turned the leaves in the collection, the hand-drawn leaves, into cut files that are already like white with paint splatters on them. You can see that some of the leaves, the colored leaves, like right above the alphabet, are knit texture. There's just a lot of really fun textures in this collection. So if you're interested in some of those faux textures, of course, these will print out just as easily as the stickers will. You just have to create your own print sheet. But yeah, this is a super fun, beautiful collection. I really adore the color palette in this collection. It's just so pretty. And the team has come up with some really, really gorgeous projects that I hope you check out over on the blog, which is linked in the description box below, as well as the link to purchase the collection. But if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. The link, of course, is in the description box below, and it is 25% off all weekend long for debut weekend. And I will see you next time. All right, thank you.